Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you hadn't known me yet, I'm Shini and I'm a second year student from Monash University, Malaysia. In this video, I'll be sharing with you guys some of the avenues for side income I do as a university student. The content that I'll be sharing shortly comes 100% from my own personal experience, so you can take it as a realistic reference. I'll be talking on mainly two types of income. The first one is active income and the second one is passive income. For active income, we'll be mainly talking about Monash Student Ambassadors as well as the part-time jobs that I do, for example, working part-time in inside school. And as for the passive income, I'll be talking about selling my notes online. So without further ado, let's go. So for Monash Student Ambassadors, right, it is a paid job that allows students to help out in events that is held by the Future Student Office of Monash. The events that they have are application day, open day, campus tour or other events. Initially, I already knew that it is a paid position from Monash website, but I didn't know that the pay was actually above what I expected. So normally the pay is categorized into two forms. The first one is half-day events, for example like a campus tour, and for full-day events we have like open day, application day and so on. So if it's greater than 5 hours, it's considered as full day. Less than 5 hours is considered as half day, and the pay will be allocated accordingly. Initially, I know about Monash Student Ambassador during the CNS fair back in year 1, semester 1. So they actually have a booth at the CNS fair for us to visit. Eventually, I decided to apply because I feel like it is a very good opportunity to like help the school as well as boost up my CV. For me, the best part of Student Ambassador is that we can get to make new friends across different faculties and from different schools. For me personally, I felt it's really hard to make friends from other courses because most of the time we are just confined to our own classroom and as well as our own school. So through Monash SA, we are able to make new friends and to expand our social circle. Not only that, we also know how to deal with future students and parents when they want to ask about like their future course, the campus life, as well as more of our personal experiences as Monash students. It really feels good and take up the responsibility to uphold Monash image and also share our own personal experiences with future students. Oh yeah, SA also could get free lunch or free meals during the event day itself. And sometimes we can also get goodies or free coffee if there's any extra. Seems too good to be true, right? So how do we apply for Monash Student Ambassadors? Firstly, like I mentioned just now, you need to scan a QR code on the Student Ambassador booth on CNS Fair itself. So if you are really interested in this position, feel free to drop by their booth because they only have one intake per year. And they also limit the quota of student ambassadors to only 60 students per year. But for application-wise, they would prefer students from year 1 and year 2 because if they are in year 3, year 4 or year 5, it means that they are graduating soon. So no point for them to admit students from such a later year. So after you scan the QR code, right, it will direct you to a Google form, and in a Google form, they will require you to write a paragraph on why you want to join Monash SA, as well as submitting your CV. And after that, you'll be shortlisted and will be called for an interview through Gmail. And after you sit for the physical interview with the Future Student Office staff, those who are successfully admitted will be notified through email as well. And they will add you into a group chat. Every now and then, they'll update an Excel sheet. There's like a list of events that they need student helpers for. The Excel sheet basically looks like this, and for student ambassadors to sign up for each event, they'll need to fill out another Google form, and after that, the staff themselves, they will shortlist the student ambassadors for them to join the event. Students are required to join at least 3 events per annual year in order to renew your membership. Future Student Office staff, right, they will prioritize the students who haven't reached the number of events in that particular year. You get what I mean, right? Okay. Your membership is automatically renewed unless you didn't reach the number of events required per year. So yeah, for Monash Student Ambassadors, it's basically something like that. So if you have any further doubts, please do comment in the comment section and I'll answer them as soon as I can. Okay, and then the second active income I do was working part-time at inside school. Yeah, because every year, right, we have around 3 months of semester break, the longest one we have. So during these 3 months, right, it's a very long period of time and I just couldn't sit still at home to wait until the semester start. Yeah, and I feel that like studying for the new year will be a bit challenging because the materials are not released yet. So I decided to work part-time at Inside Scoop. The main reason why I chose Inside Scoop as my part-time is because I could learn how to scoop ice cream and also using the coffee machine, making latte arts as well as making waffles. Yeah, so I cannot find other jobs that can learn such many things in such a short period of time. So eventually I chose Inside Scoop lah. Throughout the journey, I not only learned about all of these technical stuff that I mentioned just now, but I also learned how to communicate smoothly with customers as well as my colleagues and my supervisor. And so I ended up at Inside Scoop for 3 months and I did not regret this decision. Personally, after working at Inside Scoop, I feel like it is very suitable for uni students like us to join their team because they have really flexible hours. So why do I say flexible hours? Is because it is you choosing the time slots that you want to work and not they allocate the time slots for you. Yeah, so you just let your supervisor know, oh, which day I can work, which day I cannot work, and you want to work full day or like morning shift or night shift, and then you can just send your entire schedule to the supervisor and they will make arrangements and allocation based on your own personal schedule. So it's not a fixed time like every day 11 to 5 or every day 5 to 11:30. So a lot of my colleagues, they actually work while studying. However, right, some of the outlets, they only require staff that could work up to 3 months. So in order to check for this, you can call their outlet number or you can apply through their website. Some of the things that you need to know is that firstly, all part-timers that works in F&B, they are required to take a typhoid injection. For this injection, it is valid for up to 3 years. But one injection costs around like 60 to 80. For Inside Scoop, if you work up to 3 months and above, it is claimable for up to 60 ringgit. So as compared to other event crew or other part-time job, I think the rate will be slightly lower, though not much difference, but I feel like it is quite worth it lah. Yeah, cause you can choose the timing that you want to work. So it is good for you if you prefer flexible hours. So if I were to summarize this job in Inside Scoop in 2 words, I would say it is a flexible schedule with reasonable pay. For more information about the hiring and also the procedures, please visit their website here. Oops. Okay, and I'll briefly talk about this also, which is the teaching tuition. So teaching tuition is also part of active income because we are actually doing labor, like to teach people actively. I mean, it's a good idea to like share what you know with your juniors, right? Like you went through the process and you know what's difficult for you. So I feel like teaching tuition gives me a very big satisfaction as I can really use my knowledge that I have learned to teach the next generation. So for teaching tuition, right, even as an O-level graduate, you are able to teach the coming batch on the subject that you are really good in. It can not only benefit others, but you can also get a reward for your efforts and your time. So for this, maybe you can choose a few subjects that you are confident and also got really well in and ask around whether your juniors are seeking for tutors or private homework helper. For me, I didn't teach IGCSE, but instead I taught OSMED, human biology and also chemistry, and I'm deciding to stop soon because year 2 is a really heavy year. So for me, I advertised my tuition classes on Xiaohongshu and found my students from there. I feel like it's really important to advertise for your own classes and to do some marketing in order to find customers. Or if asking around doesn't make any help, then you can make a nice poster and post it on your social media perhaps, or to combine forces with different students and to come up with an Instagram account that advertises for tutors teaching certain subjects and also their rate accordingly. And that is all for the active income that I could share with you guys. Now we'll move on to passive income that I do, which is to sell my notes online. And for this, it is the same as teaching tuition. I sell my OSMED notes online. which is also on Xiaohongshu, and I was deciding whether to put it out on Etsy or not, so that more students from other countries could actually have access to my notes. And similarly, the subjects that I sell notes online includes human biology, chemistry, and a little bit of mathematical methods. So if you do make notes during your high school times or during your pre-university, feel free to scan it out if it's handwritten, or export it into a PDF file and post it online. And after you scan it or you have the files already, then you can design a poster using Canva or any photo editing apps to design your poster and post it up online. Remember to include your own credentials and your scores so that it could increase your credibility and to encourage more people to purchase the notes from you. So by making notes, it is not really to make it for other people, but it is rather to make the notes for yourself in order for you to score well in an exam. So this sums up my passive income experience, and I hope you can try it out if you are a person who likes to make notes for your own studies. And some other ideas that I will briefly touch on if you are a Monash student is to be a student lounge worker, mainly managing renting their equipment. So you can basically be the person who is in charge of the funds and the transactions. Yeah, but for this, personally, I'm not a worker for the student lounge, so I cannot share anything with you guys. So if you guys are interested, feel free to contact the relevant individual to know more about it. And another avenue for side income I will briefly touch on is being a PASS leader, PASS. So for Monash, I think across pharmacy and medicine, right, we have this program known as the PASS program. So basically, students are selected to be PASS leaders so that they can teach a specific topic to the juniors. As a year 1 medical student last year in 2024, I learned from a lot of PASS leaders. So every week we have a PASS session and it's 1 hour. And from what I know, the PASS leader, right, they actually earn a sum of money. It's also paid by hour, but for the specific amount, I'm not so sure. So if you know anyone who is a PASS leader, feel free to ask them for more details. So yeah, that's some of the avenues that I earn side income from, and I'm really happy that I could share this experience with you guys. Hope this video helps you in one way or another, at least a little bit, but I hope you guys are healthy and doing great in life. And I just want to thank you guys for watching this, and I hope you guys can share more about your own personal experience in the comment section so that more people will be benefited from this video. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!